Maria! Playtime is over!
Hey everybody, my name is EXCEEDINGSHADOW. Welcome to Tale of Shadow X! And today, nobody recommended me this game at all, because it is a brand new game for the Nintendo Wii U, and it's digital only, which I am super pissed off about, but there's also post-commentary as well, and if you don't already know, I want this game to be physical copy, so I don't have to waste, like, 9,000 megabytes or something just to get this on the Wii U. I had to put in one of my freaking USB things, USB memory card, that's it, whatever. And I had to move some things to that memory card just so I can be able to download this onto my Wii U and be able to just play it for you guys. So the reason I didn't do this for post-commentary is because, well, three things. A, I am fucking terrified of playing games at night. Two, I wasn't too sure what to say about the Fatal Frame series. I haven't really played any of the other Fatal Frame games. By the way, this is the 5th one, and this is the Nintendo exclusive, if you already know. Maiden of the Black Water, I have no idea, I guess, other than it's, well, in the Black Water, so it's a Maiden too. But, I don't know, and plus, this game is going for $50 downloadable, which I don't want. I want physical, people, physical. If I had an external hard drive that was 1 terabyte or something memory, I would be good with the Wii U for, like, ever, basically. But yet the Wii U has really bad memory, which I'm not going to lie, it does. Which, I personally just want this as a physical copy. Even if this game was downloadable, I would like it to have a feature that it was also physical. So, physical and digital. You get to have the best of both worlds. I personally would have gone physical. If there was a limited time run and you can only pre-order it at GameStop or something, and you can only do that, I would have totally done that. I would have totally have done that. This is actually a really good game, and I really wanted to show you guys off, and I'm going to show you guys this game. Show you guys off. So, if you don't already know, this game is recommended by nobody at all, just by myself, EXCEEDINGSHADOW. This is for the month of October for 2015, and this is in the way future. I'm sorry, but this is from that year. This is launch day, actually. Well, not launch day, it's actually like the next day. I had to leave memory just to download this game on launch day, so I was like, It took like an hour and a half or two just to download this game, but realistically, I did also have some, like, hiccups on my recording. Like, it was kind of, like, phasing out. Like, I couldn't hear audio. I couldn't, like, it was recording at some points and then just disappeared, which is weird. So I just unplugged my USB. I blew it. I took off the application, you know, just for a second, and I booted it back up again. It worked, like, fine. But yeah, I still want to just restart my whole computer, delete some files off the computer. Feels like it might be going slower and all that jazz to make it feel like it's premium, basically. So, anyways, so I won't be reading a lot of this. I do kind of stop and, like, not hesitate, but just stop for you guys so you can read if you want to, you know, read in general. So basically, the controls is move with the left analog stick, look around with the right analog stick. The ZL button is to run, which is you hold it down, and then ZR buttons for something else, which we'll get into in a second. This is a little cutscene right here. So, this is a game that has to be physical. I don't like this being digital. I mean, I am really wanting to get into the Fatal Frame franchise. I really am. I've heard the first one's not as good, because it's the first one. The second one is great. The third one I heard is great as well. Depends on which one is better, 1 or 3. Or sorry, not 1 or 3, 2 or 3. 4, I heard it kind of sucks, but what do I know? I don't know anything. And then the 5th one. This is the 5th one right here. And of course, there was a couple, I think like 1 or 2 side games or something like that. And one of them was Spirit Camera, The Curse of Something, which is on Nintendo 3DS, which I personally want. So, I don't really know what else to say. And, let's just say, I don't know, like, that game is so cheap, the Spirit Camera, it can get for $5. That cheap, and now that everyone's going to start knowing what that game is, or what this game is, people are going to start knowing what Spirit Camera is. So I've been wanting to get that for like maybe a couple months now, like since maybe honestly June, yeah, June-ish. And for this day, I can't find it complete. It's starting to piss me off. And I can find it, but I can't find it complete. All my games on my 3DS has been complete, and I want to keep that roll flowing. I don't want to keep going like, oh, this game is not complete like the DS. God, I'm still trying to make that complete, my collection, but still. But anyways, the graphics are beautiful in this game, and yeah, I don't know the complete story of Fatal Frame. All know that this game has stuff to do with cameras, but I do gotta admit that the characters look really great. I mean, yeah, they look sexy regardless. I'm not gonna admit that, but I just did. The water looks really good. I mean, I know. When me saying that the water looks good, it's like telling IGN, it's too much water. I'm not really used to horror kind of games, but I'm slightly trying to get into it. I like, Silent Hills, this one, Fatal Frame, fucking Resident Evil. I've been getting into a little bit more now. I can't think of every single one, but there's a couple good games. I mean, I'm trying probably the lesser known ones, or some ones that's like, ish. I'm thinking about trying out the Cursed Mountain on Wii, but I don't really know. But anyways, the reason I can play Fatal Frame 5, Maiden of the Water, if you don't already know, this game you can actually play for free up until Chapter 2, or the end of Chapter 2, which actually is very awesome. I do not know how many chapters are in this game, but I really like that concept and idea, that you can play this game up to Chapter 2. Now, my personal regret of this game, like I said, I want it physical, but at least Nintendo is letting us try out this game up to a certain extent, to like, oh, if you want to continue the story, you have to now buy a $50 game, which maybe that's why it's not a $60 game. Maybe because like they're giving you basically 2 free chapters, or just a chapter or whatever, to try out the game for free. Maybe, I don't know, because, well, what do I know really? I don't know. I'm not a business person, but still. It is very close to a retail value kind of game. It is $50. I would maybe prefer $40, but I would still regardless not buy it digitally. But whatever, that's just me. So, the PS2 has all the Fatal Frame games, I believe, except for like I think the Butterfly Effect one, or whatever it's called. I think if that's even what it's called. Besides that, I don't really know what else to say. So, Fatal Frame, Maiden of the Black Water. Now, I know it doesn't say Fatal Frame 5, but it is 5, trust me. So, Fatal Frame 5, Maiden of the Black Water. The other Fatal Frame games, I don't think it had the numbers in it, other than maybe 3, I'm not sure about 4. But I was really, really excited for some reason for this game to come out to North America, and I was just excited it was even announced in Japan, because I mean, yeah, Japan, they love this franchise. And Nintendo has half the rights to this, which whoever actually owns this franchise can do shit with. I don't really know. It's like Nintendo having half the rights to Monster Hunter, and to like I think Xenoblade, but I don't know. They made their own franchise, so it's like, okay, cool. I think we have like a million more rights to have that franchise now. I like Nintendo's plan of ideas of bringing some old games back into the new generation, which I know we haven't got like F-Zero, and I know we just barely got a Star Fox announced and coming out in like 2016 February or something like that. But, we're still getting all these great games. I mean, yeah, we heard new Animal Crossing, great, awesome. More Wii Fit games. I mean, Pikmin. More Kirby. I know it's going to be Gardens to Become. More Metroids, more Zeldas. Nothing on Donkey Kong, but I'm assuming there will be a third one, sequel to Tropical Freeze. Of course, there's always Mario games always fucking happening, so that's never gonna stop. Fire Emblem, there's that Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem game, which I'm thinking that they're corresponding with Shin Megami Tensei, which I think they are, because Nintendo has half of the rights, I think, of the Shin Megami Tensei series, which all of them has been recently on the 3DS, if you have not noticed that. Of course, there's always gonna be a Pokemon game coming out. Xenoblade Chronicles X will be coming out, I think, next month or 2 or something from here on out. I know Nintendo wants to own Mega Man, and I think they want to own Pac-Man, but I don't know what they're doing with Namco Bandai, even though I think they've been trying to celebrate with them for a lot. I don't really know what else they're trying to get or trying to do. but I know there's other ones like The Last Story was such a very good one too, and Pandora's Tower, which I know is a whole Project Rainfall project and stuff, but whatever. Anyways, back to the game really quick. Right now I am testing out the camera footage, which around this little time frame, I'm gonna let you guys know that if it starts going like no sound, or there's like an audio, not audio, a visual clip outage or something like that, that means it's my capture card is fucking around, just like I was telling you at the beginning of this episode. But other than that, I don't really know what else to say about that. I think Nintendo wants to try out Sega too. I mean, I think Nintendo would be a great ally to Sega. I mean, I would like it if Sega was mostly on Nintendo consoles, and Sony. Just that. I mean, no hate to Xbox, because, well, Xbox doesn't feel like a Sega kind of guy, in my opinion. Even though back in the day for Nintendo, Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, it was basically little kids with Nintendo, but they always had all the third parties, which was like the main thing they needed. And then on the Genesis, they felt like it was a hardcore, you need to play this and that, like, it's for, this is like big kid's toy, and Super Nintendo was a little kid's toy, stuff like that, you know? But now Sega's like a little kid's toy to a lot of people, or they're like the old school adults console, I guess you could say. Which, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say about that, but what else is Nintendo trying to get out there more? I know they just got out Fossil Fighter Frontier, Fossil Fighter game. I'm waiting for more Advanced War games. That'd be pretty nice too. Chibi-Robo just basically returned from like a year or two ago with Photo Finder, and just recently released Chibi-Robo Ziplash, which is a pretty good game. The only thing I hate is that the whole, how do you go to the next world or level, and you have to go by a circulation like wheel or something, which I really hate. And then what else has there been recently? You know, some new IPs is always well. They got Splatoon, freaking SteamWorld Dig, Pushmo, and I know I'm missing one in my mind. Codename Steam. That was a new one. I want Captain Rainbow to come over here to North America. That'd be pretty cool. I just want to try that out. There's no new Wario games that I remember right now. I know that the company Square Enix is like basically teaming up with anybody who wants like a Dynasty Warriors like gameplay. I know the Hyrule Warriors is fantastic. One Piece Pirate Warriors has been great since they started that. The Gundam franchise has been awesome since that point, and everybody knows the Gundam franchise basically for the Dynasty Warriors part, basically. No offense to all the people that actually like the regular Gundam games. I like them too. And I know they're just barely released Dragon Quest Heroes, which I haven't tried out, but I know it's going to be a fantastic game just in case it's like the other one as well. And I don't really know what else to say about it. I really don't.
It's called a trace.
If I think really... Oh, I would like Golden Sun to come back. Golden Sun. Ooh. And I remember about Kid Icarus, which we got Kid Icarus Uprising, but still, Golden Sun. Want that Golden Sun to come back. That'd be freaking badass right there. I don't really know what else to say. Oh, we got like a Yoshi game. I don't really care to be like another Peach game. Bowser's Inside Story was just basically his own game. And I feel a lot of you are curious. I am looking at the Smash Brothers roster right now. I know we got Shantae. I know this is not a feature recording, so Shantae was not released or something or announced. Just a couple game characters I was remembering from my own top 20 characters I would see as DLC characters for Super Smash Brothers for the Wii and 3DS. And I like Bomberman. Bomberman, like freaking Konami owned Bomberman. Like they own Hudson, and they don't even know what they're doing with it. Like there's nothing going on with it, which pisses me off. So I would love to see Bomberman. Like Konami, if you're not gonna give us Solid Snake, give us Bomberman. I mean, if anything, both. Be like the Konami pack or some shit. That'd be badass. Even though it would be a pack, it would have to be a third character. Now Simon Belmont, maybe. For like other characters, maybe not from like them, maybe like Namco. Even though we just got Pac-Man, I'd like to see maybe Lloyd from like Tales of Symphonia or something else more iconic, like like the guy, like the Dig Dug guy. That would be cool, him or something like that. And then we not Capcom because we already got Mega Man and Ryu from Street Fighter. For Sega, it'd be really hard for me to decide. Maybe like IIE from Super Monkey Ball or Knights, from like Knights. Even Sabadi Amigo. I mean, yeah, he has like 2 or 3 games, even though his 2 games were basically a remake from the original. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or if they need to go like more something well known, maybe Rise Star or the Shadow the Hedgehog or Tails or Knuckles, or well, they can't get Shadow actually because he's just his character. So I would personally like Shadow, but they can't. I know they're not. So like Tails or Knuckles or something like that. And I really would like to see Samurai Goro for F-Zero, but to me this is his character again, so that pisses me off. I don't really know what else to say. Besides, we actually got to that part where we skipped from the frame to it, so I'm sorry I forgot to warn you guys, but still, we're almost done with this Tale Shadow X, which it is almost 20 minutes. Which here's what's something I fucked up. I should have like learned how to do it, and then right when I forgot to, it's like, damn son, and it just fucking disappeared. So I feel pretty stupid about that. Anyways, first playthrough, I don't really know what to do, but I'm just saying. Earthbound, we just barely got Earthbound Beginnings, which I bought. I haven't actually even played it yet, which is kind of embarrassing, but still, Earthbound Beginnings. Earthbound Beginnings basically is Earthbound 0, but still, whatever. Earthbound Beginnings. Let's see, what else do we have in the roster? Mr. Game & Watch, I don't really know what else to say about them. I would like to see, I'd like to see a new Punch-Out game. I think Platinum Games made the last Punch-Out game for Wii. So it would be pretty interesting to see a new Punch-Out game. If it's for Wii U or NX, but still, we're going to see a lot of these games are, like what I'm saying, for NX or Wii U. I would like to see that, including 3DS or its successor, whatever that's going to be. So, that'd be pretty cool in my opinion. So, I guess we should talk about Halloween stuff, actually, not just Smash and Nintendo characters. So, like I said, I can't really say much about the Fatal Frame franchise, but regardless of that, I am trying to release a bunch of like Halloween-related videos this month, which a lot of you have noticed. I did a Tale Shadow X on Disgaea, D2, Brighter Darkness, and Alien Isolation. And all the other Tale Shadow X's has been mostly brand new games being released, which I'm sorry about that, but I would like to do it for you guys and maybe some views, because I just constantly need some views to pump me up and give me some revenue. I'm just not even gonna sugarcoat it, which I just do. I just need some revenue. So anyways, besides that, I just kind of like had to breathe for a minute. Besides that, there's really not much else I can say about this other than I just get lost at this freaking camera, and I am right here for like the longest time trying to figure this out, like no lie, and I don't think I still know it. I might want to watch a Let's Play on this, which I don't know if any big YouTubers that I personally watch is Let's Playing this. And a lot of you guys be saying, if you even say it at all in the comments, well, Shadow, this person's Let's Playing it, but the thing is, I don't probably watch that person. If it's actually a person I do watch, I swear to God, I'll maybe try watching it, but the person has to entertain me, have maybe some knowledge about Fatal Frame, or if not, I don't care. You just have to know something about Fatal Frame, or they're gonna get scared-ish, or like, okay, this is happening, I understand this, like actually talk to me about the game, because I'm not too sure about Fatal Frame, which I want to learn about. So anyways, besides that, I don't really know what else to say. And all the little rectangle movements you're seeing on the game screen, that's with me on the gamepad, if you can't really notice, because the gamepad logo is on the thing. And damn, that girl is sexy as fuck. Why do Asians have to be sexy as fuck in the games, man? I don't know. I really wanted to whoa, there goes my dog. Okay, and I'm back, and I got briefly interrupted really quick because family came home and all that stuff. So anyways, I don't really have much left of this episode to really talk about, but I just wanted to talk to you guys in a clean slate without it having children and people talking the whole fucking time. So we got to say, here we go again from recording this part on. So don't remember what I was talking about in generally, but I do remember that I was talking about this game and Nintendo characters and all that general. It was Sega characters. I don't really know what would be the main mascot for it to keep going, But other than that, no freaking idea. And like, I don't know. There's really quick. Just was one more demo I just want to do for Halloween, and I'm thinking Halloween Day. So October 31st, 2015. I am wanting to do that one day, or even on the 30th, depending on how I really want to go with it. So, of course, I'm uploading every single day, and actually this one feels like it's been going pretty forever for my own opinion, because I've been uploading every single day. And I will for sure get Twilight Princess and Night into Dreams finished this month, which that's my biggest plan. According Contra is already done now. Bayonetta is the only one that will be continuing out of October. Oh, including Pokemon as well, but Twilight Princess and Contra and Nights will finally be over, and I just want to start out some new Let's Plays, which maybe will start out next month. I don't know, or maybe I'll just continue with some other ones I've been wanting to do. But besides that, this Let's Play is very close to be finishing it up. So, sorry about that. So yeah. Don't really know what else much to say other than Nintendo. Please put this game on a physical copy disc. I personally would like to pay the $50 or even $60 or $40, depending on what your retail price is for this game, in stores at Walmart, Kmart, Sears, Best Buy, Target, GameStop, fucking anywhere else. I just want to buy this game, even if it's on your own site. I'll buy this game. But if I have nothing else to really say about that, that's going to be it for today. So, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment below, and of course, if you'd like to see me do the first 20 minutes of any game of your choosing, not depending on all the other games from here and before, please tell me any games you want me to play in the comments below. So, if you want a list of games to know what I have, it will be in link in the description below. Call backlogger.com. Just pick any game for me to play for the first 20 minutes, and I'll put your name in the title, or not title, in the actual footage, and you get credit for it. And also, your name will also be in the description as well, including your channel. So, if that's not bad enough, so thank you for watching, and of course, I'll see you guys all for the next Tales of Shadow West, which is not going to be Fatal Frame 5, Maiden of the Black Water. It will be something else, alright? I'll see you guys for the next one, okay? Bye. Deuces!